I'm Lily Thompson, 28 now. I still remember that day in the hospital when Dr. Miller showed me the x-rays. The look on his face said it all. The fractures, the impact angles, they didn't match the story my family had been telling. It was as if a dam had burst inside me. For so long, I'd been trapped in a web of lies, and now, the truth was finally surfacing. Growing up in our small town of Millfield, my family was seen as the ideal one. My father, Mr. Henry Thompson, was the respected mayor, known for his speeches and community projects. My mother, Mrs. Olivia Thompson, was a well-known charity organizer, always hosting events that brought the town together. They were the faces of perfection, and they expected us kids to fit into that mold. I had two siblings. My older sister, Ava, was 2 years older than me. She was the golden child, the one with the perfect grades, the leadership positions in school, and a talent for music that left everyone in awe. She was set on going to Harvard, the family's long-standing tradition. Then there was my younger brother, Ethan, 3 years younger than me. He was the charming one, always getting away with mischief with his big smile and quick wit. And then there was me, Lily. I was just there. I got decent grades, nothing spectacular. I was part of the school's nature club, but that never seemed to impress anyone. My parents' attention was always on Ava's achievements or Ethan's antics. I felt like an outsider in my own family. I found photography in ninth grade when Mr. Green, my art teacher, lent me his old camera. Through that lens, I could capture the beauty in the ordinary, the hidden details that no one else seemed to notice. It was my escape from the pressure of living up to my family's expectations. I took pictures of the old barn on the edge of town, the peeling paint on the school fence, and the empty swings in the park. As Ava entered her senior year of high school, the pressure on her was immense. I'd hear her crying in her room at night, trying to meet the impossible standards set by my parents. Harvard was like a golden idol, and she was willing to do anything to reach it. Meanwhile, I was starting to gain a little recognition for my photography. I entered a local nature photography contest on a whim and won second place. For a brief moment, the spotlight was on me. My parents talked about it at dinner, and Ava was unusually quiet. "It's just a local thing," she finally said. "You should focus on something more practical, like getting better grades." My father nodded in agreement, and just like that, my moment of glory faded away. I started to notice a change in Ava. She became more secretive, and there were times when I'd see her taking pills. One day, I accidentally walked in on her while she was hiding a prescription bottle. When I asked her about it, she snapped at me, "Stay out of my business, Lily. You wouldn't understand." As college application season got closer, the tension in the house was unbearable. Ava was on edge, and my parents were constantly pushing her. One evening, I was in the hallway when I overheard my parents arguing with Ava. "Your grades are slipping, Ava. Harvard won't accept you like this," my father said sternly. "Lily said she saw you out with friends instead of studying," my mother added. I was shocked. I hadn't said anything of the sort. The next day, as I was walking up the stairs with a stack of books, Ava appeared at the top. Before I knew it, I felt a hard push, and I went tumbling down. I landed at the bottom, my ankle twisted and my head throbbing. "Oh my God, Lily. You're so clumsy," Ava said, rushing down with a look of concern on her face. My parents came running and believed her story that I'd tripped. I was in so much pain, but even more so, I was hurt that my own sister would do this to me. I tried to tell my parents the truth, but they didn't believe me. "You're just being dramatic, Lily. Ava would never do such a thing," my mother said. After that, things got worse. Ava destroyed my photography portfolio. When I confronted her, she laughed in my face. "Your stupid pictures mean nothing. I'm the one with a future," she said. I was trapped. I had no one to turn to. My parents were more concerned with Ava's college applications and their public image. But then, that fateful day in the hospital happened. The X-rays told a different story. Dr. Miller said he had to report it to the authorities. My parents were furious. "You're ruining this family, Lily. Think about what you're doing," my father said. Ava denied everything at first, but as the evidence piled up, She finally confessed under pressure. My family tried to make me take back my accusations. They said if I did, they'd support me in any college I wanted to go to. But I'd had enough. I chose truth. 6 months later, my life is very different. I'm living with my friend Mia and her family. Ava is on probation and in therapy. My parents' reputations have taken a hit, and the town is talking. But for the first time in my life, I feel free. I've joined a support group for survivors of family abuse, and I've started using my photography to tell the stories of others like me. The X-rays spoke the truth when I couldn't. And now, I'm using my voice to make sure that the truth is never buried again. Have you ever had to choose between truth and family loyalty? I'd love to hear your thoughts.